Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and I've been away. Most of you know why. I figured I'd pop on. I can't be too loud. The family's sleeping in the other room, right? I'll just clear out some space here. Is this clear? Yeah, it's kind of bright. Top. Oh, get this up on the screen. I don't know how many people are actually gonna get in here tonight. Well, just figured I'd jump on and say what's up to you guys, because I don't know when the next time is, right? Time is so valuable, and it flies. It flies when you got to take care of other human beings, right? So it's hard to even get 5 minutes to make a phone call, no less get on YouTube and do videos and this, that, and the other thing, right? So this is my way of staying in touch with you guys. I know it's late. It's not planned. I didn't plan on anything, but nobody knows that I was gonna be live. Come on, I'm having issues here. But whatever, man. If anybody jumps in, everybody jumps in. We'll see. We'll see if anybody's here right now. Caliper 50, Tony's in the house. What's up, brother? What's going on? First thumbs up. Late, this guy. Forget about it. Andre's in the house. Yeah. Figured I'd jump on, man. Nothing too crazy. I haven't been hunting, right? Obviously, I ain't got the time for that, but I did go to the Dollar Tree to get coffee filters the other day, and I was like, just for the sake of things, let me go down the toy aisle and see, right? The pegs were stocked, like, I mean, head to toe, top to bottom, and I'm like, man, listen, I can't just walk away from it, because I seen right off the bat there were some cars I wanted. And I know I'm not supposed to be buying cars because I'm getting rid of cars, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I put a bunch back though. I ended up walking out with 7 cars for myself and 2 for the girls for when they get a little older, So see if we get a couple people in here. I know it's late. It's almost 2 o'clock on the East Coast here. Caliper 50, glad to see you. Yeah, man. I know we've been trying to we've been trying to get a phone call going for so long. You know how it is, man. It's tough. It is tough. I miss Gary's calls all the time. I think he just stopped calling me. Just because he gave up. He has a tendency of calling me right when I'm feeding the babies or something, and it's like I can't answer. But let's see. 6 people watching. All right, so there's a couple people in here. That's cool. Couple things. I do have a couple things. So if anybody's in here watching right now that is a customizer, obviously you guys are customizers. You were around for last year for the Pink Slips tournament, right? I haven't really been talking about it or nothing. I haven't said anything to anybody. There's going to be some changes this year, but the Pink Slips tournament is on. That's a green light on the Pink Slips tournament. So if you plan on participating, fire away, build your car. You can send me a picture of it to get approved. Don't send the car to me. There'll be another update on everything. But there's going to be some changes going on, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be exciting. It's going to take some of the work off of my plate because I don't have the time for it, right? So instead of missing a year of the Pink Slips tournament, we're going to make a change It's not going to be. It doesn't have to be a long-term change, but for this year, for you guys to be able to have the tournament and participate in it, we're gonna make a change, right? I'm not gonna say any more, but there's a green light on the Pink Slips tournament, and I'll still be running it. You know, I'll still be commentating and all that, but there's gonna be some changes because I just can't take it all on my plate. So, build the car, send me the picture. Um, don't send me the car. There'll be an update on that real soon. Sue be in the house. What's up, brother? Just passing by before bed. Yeah, no doubt. I'm not even gonna be on here for long. I just wanted to jump on because it's like I've been trying to go live for like 3 weeks, right? And every weekend, by the time I get the babies to sleep and Amanda falls asleep, I don't have to wait for her to fall asleep, but by the time I get the babies to sleep and like I can relax and like take a breath and do what I got to do after cleaning bottles, doing laundry, you know, doing the dishes, everything that needs to be done as a parent, right? Um, it's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't go live. You know, I'm shot, right? I'm tired right now, but it's like if I don't go right now, then when's the next time I'm gonna get a chance? I don't know, right? So here we are. Hey man, J.O. doing NFT races. NFTs. Nah. It's gonna be the same deal, just different, you know. Nova Diecast man in the house. What is going on? Um. So there's that, you know, green light on the Pink Slips tournament, and we'll probably be looking at the same time frame around February 1st for a deadline and Super Bowl weekend, right? The Super Bowl of Diecast is still alive, baby. Um, Amanda got me this knife. I don't know if I showed you guys this. It says "Established Dad 2022." one of the most favorite gifts I've got, right? Obviously, besides my daughter's. But I did run into the store and I did find a couple cars. So I'll show you guys what I picked up. I got the longest name ever in Hot Wheels history, Nissan Skyline with the Liberty Walk Hot Wheels Tampo on it, right? That jammy. I have the other one, the blue and the red, and I really like this casting, so I had to get one, right? And I'm cracking it. The red one's right over here, actually, so we can do a little comparison. Oh, man down. I still gotta add the little footers on this gate. Boom, 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 boom. Wolf, good. Glad to see you. Hey, man, it's been a long time since I seen your name, actually. And as a matter of fact, I owe you an email, and I'll get to you, my man. I'll get to you. It was a long, long time ago. But welcome back, baby. Cracking the LB works. Boom. That's a nice color, man. That is a nice, like it's like a deep blue, but a shallow purple. I want to say. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see in these lights. This room is like, it's bright, but it's dark. You know, it's got a weird who's in the jiggy to it. It's a pretty nice car though. Pretty nice car. I know the camera setup isn't good here, but as far as the blue and the red, the I like the blue purplish on this Hot Wheels Tampo, but I like the red with the LBWK on the side. I'm going with the red. All right, bada bing, bada boom. But I like the wide body kits. So I try to stay with those. And when I get rid of I started going through some stuff. When I get rid of my stuff, I'm not gonna get rid of everything. I'm keeping the stuff that I really like, and wide body Camaros and wide body Trans Ams and the stuff like these and the Sylvias with the wide bodies. Not only do I like the look of it, but when you customize these and when you customize them, they just look fire. So it's less work for me to have to do a wide body because I'm not doing that. you know, and there's that. So boom, boom, boom. Smash the thumbs up. Appreciate you, brother. Not like I'm going anywhere crazy with this, but just showing you guys what I picked up the other day, and I'm kicking it, right? Kicking it for any of you late night heads. We got the red 70 Trans Am, Firebird, whatever you want to call it. So we'll crack that too, huh? Crack it. I'm on a different level with the cars now, man. Like I'll open up whatever. The cool guy is in the house. No way, man. No way, man. You're so missed. I appreciate that, man. I've just been living life, doing what I gotta do. But I appreciate you stopping by and dropping that comment for sure. I miss everybody else too. Like that's another thing, man. I've missed the community, but as much as I miss the community, I love my family more, and I think I said that on the last one. So, um, that's life, man. This is my hobby, and eventually I'll be able to get back to my hobby. But even when I do, it's not gonna be like it was because you only have so much time in a day, right? And that's why I was just telling you guys, time is so valuable. Like, and I realize that now. I realize how valuable time is, right? You only got so much time in a day, so would I want to spend my time sitting here customizing Hot Wheels cars or playing with my daughters, making them laugh and giggle and, doing all those things that I can't get back, like, because they're just going to grow every day and not be at that point anymore. So I've been trying to soak that all in and just enjoy every moment I can with them. And I know that's like kicking a dead horse. I say the same thing every time I get on here, but it's true, man. We're 6 months in almost, and I see them change every single day, and I love it, but it makes me sad at the same time because I know that I'll never get these days back, right? So there's that. We got a red Trans Am. There's the white Trans Am. This is the original. This is the actual car that the guy built. So even though I love the red color, I gotta lean towards the white, man, because that's the one, right? That's the original. Dude built a fire car. Not a fire truck, a fire car. So, there's that. Yeah, man, they definitely do. They definitely grow fast. I'm seeing it right before my eyes, right? So I did find the yellow. You guys already got these probably. I'm also probably behind on everything, right? Because I haven't been hunting. I haven't been keeping up with the channels, and I don't got time to watch people's stuff either, man. And that's something that kind of made me sad, like you guys all support me and for all this time that I was on YouTube, and now like I don't want the community to think that like I dropped off and abandoned everybody either. And I know most of you understand what I'm going through. But in the back of my mind, I was watching everybody's stuff and supporting everybody's stuff, and I just can't do it, It's too much. It's too much. And like I said, do I want to sit there and stare at my phone watching YouTube videos, or do I want to stare at my daughters and, enjoy life, right? So it's nothing personal. I still support everybody. And you guys know if you hit me up, and not that I could really do much for you, but you guys know what I'm saying. So I cracked the yellow one too. We're cracking them. We're cracking it all. I don't care. I really don't care. Like at this point, why do I have it if I'm gonna keep it on a card, right? I'm not gonna resell it. So this is just a cool variation, yellow and white and yellow. So dope. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, maybe we do some racing. You know, I got different colors. And then I seen this, and I know I'm not customizing right now, right? I know I'm not customizing right now, but I know when I do get back to it, there's gonna be certain cars that I really want to get right to, right? This one I just thought was really cool. It's the Nissan Maxima drift car. The Nissan Maxima drift car, right? I grabbed 3 of them. Um, we're gonna crack one right now. We're gonna crack one right now, and then you know the others that I have here are probably gonna be for customs. I'd like to gasland one and probably do a custom on the other. So that's why I grabbed 3 of them. Because Amanda was like, "Why are you buying cars when you're getting rid of cars?" And I was like, "Cause they're different cars." And then I showed her, and she's like, "Why do you have 3 of those?" And I'm like, "Cause you know, customs." And she's like, "Okay, I get it." But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had to get this because, like, for one, the motor. I don't know if that's a 2JZ or whatever they call it, a two double jet turbo supercharger fire spitter. Right? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. All right, I'm joking. So this is cool. This is cool. It's got a front valence on the bottom, splitter if you want to call it. It's got a rear diffuser, which is kind of wouldn't expect to see that on a drift car. But that's cool. That's cool. Cut the motor out, use it on something else. You know, Mr. Gotti's in the house. You're up so late we can hear the crickets. Hope you're doing well, dude. There's a cricket. It's either in my basement or it's right outside this door right here. It's killing me. I know you can hear it. I know you can hear it. Oh man, yeah, it's been a while, bro. It's been a while. I got that thing, dude. Man, anybody that I was talking to and I fell off the face of the earth, like, I'm sorry, alright? I'm just sorry. I don't got the time, man. I have the thing that I was building you. It's not done, bro. At this point, I don't know that I'll ever finish it, you know. So hit me up, send me a message. I can show you what it is, and, you know, if you want me to send it to you, as is, I could do that. I could try to finish it at some point in time, but I can't guarantee it, you know. Um, so I did pick up the LB Works 2000 GT Skyline, right? 2000 GT Skyline. It's a wide body, that's why. And it's got the windshield with the Chinese letters on it or whatever. So I grabbed it. I really grabbed it because I wanted to do a custom on it. I don't really like this color too much. We're cracking it. We're cracking it. You guys are gonna be mad at me. I left so many cars on the pegs that you probably wanted. The Civic hatch, the Rio Asada, whatever, Civic hatch with the different color rims on it. There was like 5 or 6 of them there. Left them all. Um, there was a Lamborghini, a new for 2022. Left it. There was a Pagani Zonda. Left it. The Corvette Gasser. Left it. Right. That's how I know that I've changed as far as like what I'm doing. This is the most cars I've bought in the last 6 months. I haven't bought any cars. I bought this truck. I told you guys about that on the last live. Just because I couldn't leave it there. But this is the most I've done, and it felt good. It felt good to hunt the pegs, you know. on the spot. But yeah, I'm not driving around looking for nothing no more. You know, and by all means, I'm not knocking nobody for doing none of that. Like, I'm not gonna mention any names, but there was a video released recently, and I watched it. But I'm not gonna knock anybody that got me into this hobby, um, or influenced me to buy cars or anything like that, man. Like, everybody makes their own decisions in life, right? So don't be salty that you were influenced to go spend your money on something that you wanted. Okay, I'll just say that, right? Moving on. um, so Zelda's in the house. What's up, man? What is going on? I'll definitely hit you up, brother. I know the girls have been keeping you busy. Don't let it get you down. Much love. Yeah, right on, brother. Hit me up. Hit me up, man. Like I said before, it's kind of hard to make time to get on and do stuff, you know, because every day, man, you get this, that, and the other thing coming at you, and by the time I get to sit down, I'm like, what happened today? But I cherish the time with the girls. I take so many pictures, because I know that you can't rewind time, right? So I don't know if I can support no hunters. LOL. I don't got time to support. I don't got time to hunt. So that's alright, man. My channel ain't making it nowhere anyway. So you know. Anyway, I got the red Toyota Supra. I know that's one everybody's looking for, right? I think. I saw somebody stashing like 25 of them and then putting them on eBay. But we're cracking it. Somebody's gonna be upset with me if this is a hard find. Alright, crack it. Oh, really upset with me now because I probably just scratched it. That's alright. If I did, it's a custom now. I custom scratched it. Supra. This is cool, man. I think this is the first Hot Wheels Supra that I've ever had. It doesn't say new for 22. It says then and now. I got a Matchbox Supra, which is pretty cool. But this is cool. The red with the black and white, right? Boom, boom, boom. Import nights are on the table. Import nights. And I just realized that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 6 cars are imports that I bought. Well, 2 of these. And then I had to grab the Barbie cars, man. I had to grab these for my girls, you know. I had bought one of these. I got the gray one. Now this will be Amanda's. And then I got the pink ones for the family. For the babies, right? So I'll hold on to these. I'll keep these on the card for them when they get older. Obviously, you know, the 6 months they can't be playing with Hot Wheels. Because they'll end up eating them. So I saw these and they were really cool. With that being said, I do have a video that I need to make ASAP. I just got off the phone last night or 2 nights ago. I think it was 2 nights ago. I got off the phone from Ontario, Canada. I think it was Ontario. With Jeff from WW Replicas. My man sent a box that is complete and total fire. Like, hands down. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but probably the best work that I've seen. And that's a lot to be said, going toe to toe with all the people that have sent me customs. I don't know that there's anybody that's competing with the work that that Jeff did. And that's not knocking nobody. That's not knocking nobody. I love every single gift that I've gotten here. The work that you guys did is great. Like, it's awesome. Everybody has their own style of doing things, right? Um, he killed it. He killed it. I'm not gonna show it on here. I'm not gonna say any more about anything. Um, it needs to be presented the right way, right? So I'll make sure I do close up inspection of the customs that he sent over here. But Jeff nailed it. He knocked it out of the park, and it was unexpected. I did not expect him to do what he did. Green Smoke Customs. Hi, Jay, and everyone else here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the late night stream, my man or woman or whoever. Right? Subi's out. I appreciate you, brother. Family. Toretto. Later, man. So, yeah, got the Barbie cars. Did I see that? Gary? Yeah, Gary's Diecast Collection's in the house. What's up, man? Gary, while you're here, I'm gonna apologize to you because I held on to that traveling car for way too long, man. Way too long. I couldn't get down to the post office, right? It's in the mail. It might have even been delivered today. I don't know if you want me to say on here who I sent it to or not, but it's gonna be very well taken care of. And Gary, I put one of my stickers in an envelope with your name on it in the traveling car. So if and when it makes it back to you, one of my stickers should be in there for you. So yes, you can. Okay, so it's on its way to North Carolina to Paco's Diecast. Paco was one of the guys that said that they would gladly accept it, and he was one of the only ones that I knew that hadn't gotten one yet, that hadn't had their hands on the traveling car. So I did load up the box with a whole bunch of stuff. And when I sent him the tracking, he was like, "Dude, that's way too that weight looks like it's more than the car." And I was like, "Take whatever you want, and pass the rest on to the next guy." Right? So there's that. It's on its way to North Carolina. He said he's gonna take it for a good ride, and I look forward to that. It had a good run here. It went the fastest any of those traveling cars have ever gone. I'll tell you that. It took laps on Riverhead Raceway with my nephew in his legend car, so that was cool. Naruto Wolf in the house. What's up, brother? Long time no see. A lot of you guys. It's been a long time, you know. I've just been living, man. I've been living life. Babies are good. The babies are good. They're almost 6 months now. We had to go to the what do they call it? We had to go to the ears, nose, and throat doctor. Yeah, that one. Rosalie, she's got a thing, something Malaysia. I don't know what it's called. It's some doctor terminology, right? Something Malaysia. That's what me and Amanda were joking about it on the way home. She's like, "What does she have?" She's like, "Malaysia." I was like, "Yeah." Oh man. Basically, the way they called it, he said it's called Strider. There's something called Strider where the flap that covers the windpipe or whatever, it's too big, and she'll grow into it. Most babies grow into it. Not malaria, no. No, it's something Malaysia. That's what it was called. It's like two prefixes to it, right? But it's called the thing that's going on is called Strider. Um, and it's the flap that covers the wind tube. So when she gets excited, or she has like a crying fit, um, when she gasps for air, the thing like flaps inside of her, I guess, and you can hear it, right? So we were kind of concerned about it, but he said that it's totally normal and she should start to grow out of that soon. So, um, besides that, man, they're great. They're absolutely awesome. They both have different personalities. It's so cool to see myself in them and to see Amanda in them, and that's just gonna keep coming out more and more, right? So yeah, man, it's been an adventure already, and it's just starting, right? It's just starting. Me and Amanda have been looking. We still don't know where we're gonna end up yet. We got 7 months left here in New York. The um the lease is up in May. We've been looking. We've really been looking all over the place, but we're not sure exactly where we want to be yet. So we have been looking at Pennsylvania. We've been looking at Virginia, the Carolinas, Tennessee. The Carolinas and Tennessee are like blowing up right now. So I don't know that I want to end up there. And then all the way down to Florida. My dad lives in Florida, so that's an option too. You know, we're not sure. We're not sure. If anybody has any input and wants to sell me their state, send me an email. If you have my phone number, shoot me a text. And I'd love to have those conversations because right now it's like throwing a dart at the wall. How do you know where to go? So I know that this community, I know I got like 2,600 subscribers or whatever, but what, maybe 100 of you guys are active, right? Um, but you're all over the country. So if anybody's got any input on where to be, where it's nice, and, you know, shoot me a text. So there's that. I know I'm starting to scatterbrain because it's getting late. But there was another thing. There was another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. So I posted last night. I found the car. Hold on. Static Crispy's in the house. What's up, brother? Long time no see, man. Um, yeah, that's how little babies are. How I used to almost want to panic attack every time. Mother cry. Oh, she shed. Tears. Become silent and stop breathing for a bit before going nuclear cry. Yeah, man. Like the gasping and then all of a sudden nothing. Yeah, man. Dude, it was crazy though. When we went to the doctor, they had to stick the little spaghetti tube down her freaking nose, and she lost it. She went off. Oh man, I felt so bad for this girl. She's a little infant. She don't know no better. But Amanda started crying. She's holding her. Ugh. Gotta find a new place as well. Actually, been stressing about it a lot. Don't stress about it, man. Just take a breath. Take a breath. Center yourself. Right. This is something that I've learned over time, and I'm not preaching to nobody. You guys live your lives and do what you do. Right. Um, Take a breath. Center yourself. Ask yourself, what do you want? How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to get it? Right. Then take a look around and see what you have, where you're at, the assets that you own, what you can do to level up as far as financials go on the short term, because now you're going to have to make a move and then start really hitting the grindstone on where you want to be, and then make the smartest decision you can for the long term, right? Short term, financials up. Long term, save money. So you want to end up in a decent area lower um, with lower bills, right? But you want to take care of yourself. And you probably know all this, but I'm just preaching to the choir, I guess. This is everything I've been going through recently, though, in my own head, right? Cut down on bills, get rid of the subscriptions that we don't need. Um, you know, minimize vehicles and this, that, and the other thing. And we don't need a 4 bedroom house with 2,500 square feet and a freaking swimming pool in the back. And you know, I want some land, and we're gonna rent at first, but I want to rent in an area we want to look to buy. So that's where it gets a little complicated because you don't know. So we might have to make a couple moves before we find out where we want to be. But I want to get a couple acres and have a decent house with a nice porch, and that's that. The small, and this is another thing that I learned: the smaller the house, the less it costs to run. So a lot of people are like, yeah, I want this huge house and this, that, and the other thing. Well, guess what? You got to heat that house. You got to cool that house, and that ain't cheap, especially not now. 3 months in advance, a down payment, and no utilities, including having to move out next week. I'm stressing. Ooh, next week, yeah, that's a rough one, man. Look for an RV. Look for an RV. Camp in a Walmart parking lot if you have to. I know that's the worst case scenario, but you could find an old RV for a couple $100, hook up and go. At least it'll get you by through the winter or whatever. That's what I would do. Obviously, I don't know your situation either. I wish you the best, though, my man. I don't have much to give you, but if you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. This is what I was getting to. I found the car, and I mentioned this in my last live, but I'll say it again now. I don't think it's a secret anymore. I was asked by Andrew over at Maple Leaf Customs to be a guest horseman for the month of December for the Four Horsemen. I had some friends to South Carolina. Right on, Gary. Right on. I've been looking down there. It's just it's hard, man. I do know a few people down there. I know Eddie from Simple Customs lives there, and a couple people from my hometown moved to South Carolina. But I don't know nothing about it. I've lived on Long Island out here in New York my whole life. I moved to Jersey at one point to go to college. That didn't work out. And then I moved to Florida and lived with my dad for a while. So those are the only couple places that I've lived. So it's kind of tough to not know, We're going to figure it out. I just, I will lean on anybody that wants to have a conversation about where they from if they're trying to sell it, right? And not physically sell, you guys know what I'm saying. Anyway, Andrew, Maple Leaf Customs, asked me to be a guest horseman, and at first I was like, I really shouldn't do it because I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it, but out of all people, Andrew, how do you say no to Andrew, right? How do you say no to Andrew when he's the nicest guy in the world and he donates all his builds and he's become a really good friend through this community? And he asked me, out of all people, to be a guest horseman, right? So now, anybody that knows the history on the Four Horsemen, the Four Horsemen is what got me into this hobby. Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop was the first customizer that I started to follow and really, dig into, and he inspired me to build. Keith was a Four Horseman, right? So going back a couple years, I would have been like, nah, you're crazy. You're crazy if I'm going to get X to be that, to do that, to be a horseman. Like, there's only 4 of them, right? Well, Keith left, and Andrew is now a Four Horseman, and he asked me to fill another spot because I believe Paul is still Paul is still in the leader of it, and I think Xavier is still there. From I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly who the Horsemen are anymore. But Andrew asked me to step in, and I'm going to. I'm babbling on and on and on right now, but because I'm getting tired. But this is the Ford Torino. This is the car for December. It's a Ford Torino, and the theme is post-apocalyptic. So that's why he asked me to do it, because he knows that's my jam, right? I haven't touched one of these cars yet, a Ford Torino. So I'm excited to dig into this. I only have one. So that makes it a little interesting as far as don't mess up if I make cuts and stuff. But post-apocalyptic is a little different. If I do make mistakes, I can usually pivot and save it, right, and make it look like I didn't make a mistake, right? So there's that. This will be December, just in time for Christmas. Actually, right after Christmas. I think it comes out the last day of the month. I'm pretty sure if it's still going the same way that it was going. The Four Horsemen released their videos the last day of the month. So there you go. I'm gonna try to do something different with this car, and that's why I need to really be careful, because I'm not gonna say anymore. You're gonna see it on the Four Horsemen recap or the video that I put out, right? So there's that. The Ford Torino. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this is on the pegs in a red or orange right now. I thought I had saw somebody picked one up. I'm not sure though. I haven't really been following nobody. So there you go. Jakarta Diecast is how I got into the hobby. Yup. And I found one of your custom videos and found out how great this community is. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's big, man. That's big to be even put in the same sentence as Jakarta, And those guys are down there at the Diecast breakdown. Chuck and David and all them. They actually had a really nice conversation with Jakarta, had him on the show and all that. If you guys haven't seen that, go and check it out, because it was a view of Jakarta that you don't see, right? You don't get to talk to the guy. So that was cool. I feel your comfort zone is post-apocalyptic. Yeah, that's what I do, right? That's what I do best. I build these war machines, right? And that's what piqued my interest to get into this hobby in the first place. Was was building the death race style cars and the Mad Max or whatever you want to call it. And it's crazy because I never really had watched those movies like talk about it, but this is cool. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. This is the first one that I ever the first car that I ever completed or touched. The first one I ever completed was the Lightning McQueen car, I think, but this is the first one I ever started, right? Little rocket car. Rocket S10. If you mess up, it adds more details. Yeah, right. I mean, basically, if you mess up, you in a cut, you add something onto it. Whether it's fender flares or, cutting the front end off and putting something else on. I got an idea for this though. The challenge is going to be getting into my customizing station and actually being able to get busy, right? Because this whole room, I'm not going to turn the camera, but this whole room is stacked with stuff right now that just got thrown back here when the babies came home. Well, before they came home, I had like 3 or 4 days to get the house right. So, yeah, I got to get into that and at least get the tools that I need to get busy on this, because, it doesn't take much I need sandpaper, glue, some paints, and then the parts that I want to use as far as scratch building stuff or suspensions and wheels and you guys know what it takes to customize, right? I need all that stuff. I need the stuff to customize. Jay, gotta run, my friend. Everybody have a great morning. You too, Gary. Appreciate you, man. And I hope that the cars make it back to you safe. Um, Paco's Diecast is next up on the traveling car from me. Never watched the movies yet. You can magically make those type of cars. Yeah, right on, man. I did watch a few of them actually with Amanda. We watched one of the death races, which was cool. It's cool to see life size cars being built, right? I think we watched one of the Mad Maxes too. Um, they're just weird movies, though. I get the post-apocalyptic people are like weird, right? But I don't know. I felt like they were extra weird, right? I felt like they were extra weird. So yeah, man, that's about it on the catch up. That cricket's still here. He's down in the basement. I can hear him. He's right over the wall over here. Freaking crickets. Um, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I do have JLA air cooled. I don't know if you guys, is he still around? I gotta send this box out to him. The Porsche that I made for Andrew, it's still sitting here. So if anybody sees JLA, I'm gonna send him a message. I feel like I'm not gonna say it, but I dropped the ball on that, and I gotta get that out to him on Monday. I'm gonna have that in the mail. I got a package for Alex Graff and Andre, man. Andre Cruz. I don't know if he's still in here, but I got stuff for you too, man. You got my number. I'll talk to you. It's hard, man. It's hard getting down the road to the post office. It's right there too. It ain't far, right? I don't mind the cricket. Kind of relaxing here. Yeah, man. I feel like kind of stuff that would happen in an alternative universe. Yeah, right. The just the weird, chaining people up and having. I think they were chaining people up, right, and having them up on the poles on the back of the cars or whatever. Uh, um, yeah. So I went and got these cars. I feel good about that. This one here, I can't wait to customize this. This is gonna be cool. The Torino is gonna be an extra special build, and you know what? This is probably gonna be the only build that I make before we end up in a new house, and that's like 6-7 months from now, right? Because once this build is done, I'm gonna start packing up the rest of what I got going on here because the winter's gonna go fast. The winter's gonna go fast. I might leave out my customizing stuff and a few cars, a few open cars, just in case I get bored or whatever. But I got twins. I'm not getting bored, right? There's so much to do. So there's that. Life is good. We're maintaining. We're doing what we got to do. The babies are good. I'm glad I got to get on here for a little bit. I'm gonna wrap this up right now, so that I can take a shower and get some sleep. But I definitely appreciate you guys. I miss the community, um, but I love my family more, so I'll stick to that. You guys know how to get a hold of me if you need to. um, and I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Look forward to building this car and filming the process and making a video. It'll be my last hurrah, if you want to call it that, for the foreseeable future. I'll still jump on and do these lives, and I still have to do a couple unboxings, and I have to do a wrap up for the Double Trouble build off which I never got to. I didn't forget about you guys. It's just life is busy as a dad now, right? So, again, I appreciate everybody's support through all of this, everything that you guys have done. This community rocks. You guys didn't have to do everything that you did, but you did, and that's gonna be special to me forever. And when these girls get old enough, they're gonna have so many awesome cars to stare at, and if they want to play with them when they're, you know, cognitive and know what's going on, that'll be on them. I'm probably gonna lean towards leave them on the shelf, but you know, kids will be kids, right? Um, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Wolf Good, Naruto, Static. I appreciate you guys sticking around so late. It's almost 3 o'clock here. We're gonna wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Hold up, is that a Supra? Yeah, man. Found it. Found the Supra, baby. Found it. And I cracked it. Found it and cracked it. Oh, can we get a focus? Can we focus, man? Focus, man. Yeah, that's the Supra. That's the red one. I don't know. I've been hearing that everybody wants it, but I found it. It's mine. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Everybody have a good night. Peace.